Greetings and salutations, friends. I am New Mithrander, and today we're going to aid Millicent on her little adventure. And to that end, we have come here to the shaded keep on the Altus Plateau. We're only here for one item today. So Elamir of the Briar gets to live another day. At least, that's my plan for the moment. If I get lost a little too long and wander toward his boss arena, I certainly will contend with him. But we'll see. Thinking on it, I might have a go at getting his armor. And the Mirai Executioner's sword has its appeal, though it will not be our primary weapon ever, really. Thought I could outrun that, but no such luck. Well, there are a handful of other goodies to get while we're here. But as I said, we have a singular goal in mind at the moment. That leads us over this way, I believe. Some of these oddly foul skeleton folk. I have to wonder what manner of depravity struck this place in particular. It's clearly not the depravity of the Lord of Blood. But something ill happened here to taint the people and the very land. Oh, get out of the way. Ugh. Oh, Scarlet Rot too. Scarlet Rot and poison, that's just what I need. Yeah, I can't go anywhere near that for a bit. Oh, and more Scarlet Rot, wonderful. Okay, so that wasn't even the item I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Now I know the prosthesis is somewhere around here. Somewhere in the shaded keep. But I seem to have forgotten exactly where. So, we'll have a look around, I guess. I think that's a shiny up there. Oh well, I guess we're going on a scavenger hunt. What's this here? Guarded by one of the worst damn critters in the entirety of FromSoft's catalog. Nope, I am going to murder you with extreme prejudice. That is simply too foul a creature to have to deal with otherwise. Going to wait a second so that I can recover a bit. Lower my poison bar slightly. Depraved perfumer. Ah yes, you bastards can heal. And more than once. I didn't know you could do that more than once. Ay, the more you know, I guess. And another one of you lot. Okay, running low on health. Ugh. No, I am not having you lot run away from me again. Would have been nice if he dropped another piece of his armor, but oh well. Alright, we're back on the outer rampart again. Oh. Damn. Okay, bad timing on my part. Ugh. Wasted 2 flasks right there. Ugh. And a bundle on the ground came to life and turned out to be a perfumer. Altus blooms. Way back at the start, when you can first run into these guys, those blooms could be useful. But now, here, when we've already entered Altus Plateau proper, yeah, no, not so useful anymore. Yeah, looks like my initial plan has been scrapped. I was hoping to be able to find a new arm, the prosthesis, for Millicents and then leave. But between my apparently having been mistaken about where I thought it would be, and wanting to just be done with this place, killing Elamir of the Briar, as well as getting my hands on his sword and armor as bonuses. Okay, enough of you lot. All of you die right now. I was not gonna be dealing with your death blight anymore. Especially not when you forced me to move at a snail's pace with the swamp. And now I'm all green, thanks to them. Okay. I wish I could summon Torrent down here. But alas, no. Bloody hell. Their sorceries can really travel far. I mean, blimey, I was behind him when he cast that, and it still managed to track and chase me. What do you guys drop? Ugh. Great. Grave violets. Speaking of the grave, I'm now poisoned. Okay. Well, we've gone and circled around the whole place. So I might as well head deeper in. Yep. Pretty sure I've already checked here. Well, let's head upwards. And a fair ways up, too. Well, you wasted your surprise. Would have been just perfect if this guy had managed to grab me right after I said that. Nothing like a bit of karma to bitch slap me with. Looks like my jumping attack works relatively well. Ooh. And he wanted to push me over the edge there. You were just a little too far behind for me to slay you alongside your friend. Oh, no. Oh, clean rot knight. Well, what the devil are you doing here? Ah, and you gave me your sword. Ah, there it is. The Valkyrie's prosthesis. So I was kind of right. I was right down there, thinking it was in this corner. And it turned out, yes, it was in this corner. I was just a fair bit too low. Oh well. Now, onward. As I said, I'm now annoyed with having been poisoned. So let's go kill Elamir of the Briar. Getting a measure of revenge for my annoyance. And also getting some rather tasty rewards. But we'll have to see how well we can manage. Rather well by the looks of it, as I just found the grace. Well, I'm no longer poisoned, so I'm going to explore a little bit more this way. We may as well be thorough, if we're going to be here at all. And you make me regret my decision immediately. This creature actually makes the same noise as the cleric beast. One of the very first bosses you can deal with in Bloodborne. That specific shrill shrieking it does reminds me of the very first encounter with the cleric beast, yes. Let's see. So we have something over here. Let's see if we can avoid getting blasted. And the answer to that is no. Oh well. And now I'm completely out of heals. And dealing with 2 perfumers. Well, that was a dangerous little dangerous little game, I say, and then I get murdered. Ugh. And whatever that first perfumer dropped is now lost to us. Wonderful. Granted, I've already got, I think, most pieces of their armor. So even then, it's not too much of a loss. It is just irksome to have lost it at all. So this time, I'm going to do the Star Callers cry the second I reach them. Because I don't feel like getting messed about by them again. Yeah, bugger off, both of you. Smithing Stone 5. And yeah, like I thought. The item that guy dropped is no longer to be found. No matter. Ooh, slow walk. And because of the slow walk, I can't make up any speed for a jump. Alright, let's have a... Oh. Okay, just about managed to avoid getting poisoned right there. But they're making me pay anyway. Just a little too slow. For a second, it looked like I might get away with simply outrunning it, but nope. Horizontal movement was, in fact, required. It's got dark, so let's get our lantern out. We have a poor soul trapped here. Stole your storied sword, did he? I assume the severed harpy is none other than Melania. It is an interesting point. Who exactly were Melania's lovers? If Millicent is a daughter or granddaughter of Melania, then it begs the question of who exactly managed to lie with Melania to bring about Millicent and her sisters. And did they perish thereafter from scarlet rot, I wonder? Or was it possible for Melania to rein in the rot sufficiently so that she might procreate without defiling her partner? I guess we won't know, will we? All of the relevant people to ask are either dead or, well, unwilling to discuss the matter. My, but you pages are rather irksome. Another clean rod night. Oh, I didn't think that killed you. but I couldn't see to be sure. Ugh. I've opened up a shortcut. Though, don't know if I'm ever actually going to make use of that particular shortcut. But now, we draw nigh to Elamir of the Briar. And this will be my first opportunity to show off the Dung Eater. Now my loyal puppet. Oh, unless I end up being murdered first. Well, the Dung Eater is certainly sturdy. And he's quite useful as a distraction. Oh. Briar Great Shield and the Mirai's Executioner Sword. Yep, so as you see, the Dung Eater serves very well. Now then. We have the Valkyrie's prosthetic. And Millicent will be awaiting us on the Erdtree Gazing Hill. So we go there presently. Well, and I just realized I forgot to actually have a look around the room where we fought Elamir of the Briar. Oh well, we'll be going back there in a little while. Indeed, after we finish Volcano Manor. But to do that, we'll need to reach the mountaintops of the Giants. And to that end, we will be using Millicent's assistance.
Now, I'm tracing the path Melania took. She's passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erdtree.
Yes, I have a gift for you, Millicent.
Are you giving me this arm? Thank you. I am in your debt yet again, I think. If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again.
I look forward to that glorious day, Millicent.
If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
Indeed. Now, straight away, we will be going to the windmill village of Dominula. For there is another Godskin apostle. And that will be the first enemy that shall taste the bite of Millicent's new sword and feel the strength of her new arm. And there's also a few goodies along the way here as well. But first, we're going to have to dispose of these catapult crews. They will rain down their discontent on me, even if I am not actually approaching Leyndell any longer. So it wouldn't do to have my searching interrupted by massive balls of flame descending from the sky. It simply would spoil the fun, wouldn't you know? Hello, soldier. I think you're a bit out of your depth here. And from here we can see the windmill village. But we're not safe yet. We still have a few catapults to disable. I do love the jump attack with these swords. It's just so over the top. Going in and smashing someone with these. And of course, pick up any golden seeds we might come across. You're a broken catapult. Thought I heard music for a second there. But evidently not. Now, let's see. Yes, there's another great big old building over here. Let's see what we can find. Another guardian. Oh, I didn't mean to kill the little squirrely rabbit thing. Number 5. As I still do not have the bell bearings to be able to purchase Somber 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, or 9 for that matter, it is still most useful to find these out in the wild. Don't mind if I take that. And even if you do mind, I don't much care. So now we go back up toward the gate, so that we can work our way down and around to Dominula. Let's see if we can avoid any of these bastards chasing us. It would simply be ill-mannered of them, after all. Not as if they could really stop me any longer. I've grown far too strong for them. Oh, and you can already start hearing the laughter. I swear. Just for the laughing. Just for that, this is one of the creepiest damn places in the game. I'll be right back for this, though. There is an item just over this way. You look a little bit like Master Hugh. And you were nice enough to give me your axe straight away. Now, toward this lone windmill. Well, there's a whole bunch of burning corpses over here. the noble garb, and the knight's twin swords. And I'm getting well away from that nonsense, as everything bloody explodes. But yes, the second hood. The navy hood. Slightly different spread of stats. And significantly, it gives you a few extra points of FP. Which can be quite useful. For example, the Dung Eater puppet actually has a relatively high FP cost. And if you did not have, rather if you haven't leveled mind, and if you don't have the right crystal tier for the Flask of Wondrous Physic, then you might have a lot of trouble being able to actually summon the Dung Eater. Yeah, but I've decided I really do not like their laughter. So I'm going to slaughter all of them. And as you can see, it's not as though that is a particularly difficult task for us. Ooh, and I got their sickle straight away. And one of their dresses, too. Not exactly a favorite by any stretch of the imagination. But for a collector, still worth something. Yes. Growing strong enough to battle Radon on equal footing has left a fair bit of these lands, even on the Altus Plateau, quite easy to deal with. Although doggos are still bothersome. And that didn't even kill you. Ugh, bad dog. Looks like on the... Oh. Looks like they're going to make me use up at least one of my healing flasks, making it to the Godskin. But with any luck, that won't make much of a difference. As ever, we're going to try to be thorough as we make our way around. As I don't need to fight my way through here again. And for anyone watching, this can also be helpful as a little guide to find a large chunk of the items here. Though, don't expect this to cover literally everything. My memory isn't that good. And even if it were, I haven't exactly found absolutely everything myself either. Okay. We're almost to the top. We have a stake of Marika and a summoning pool. We don't need any of you ladies interfering. Now then, I believe there's one more item over this way. Ah yes, there it is. On this roof here. Alas, nothing of great value. I can hear more of them laughing. But thankfully, they do not matter for going forward. There should be... Ah, there it is. Millicent. With her brand new arm. A golden arm to match Melania. Oh. Ow. Come, dung eater. Serve me and serve me well. Okay. Getting a little carried away. Oh, you're too far away and you are too big to pull in, eh? Oh, I can't get to him. Ooh. Getting all janky. And I was just thinking about jumping in to hit him. Ah. You hurt Millicent, you bastard. You're gonna pay for that. And good riddance to you. Foul creature. Well, that's one less monstrosity plaguing the lands between. Now we rest. And we should be able now to converse with Millicent.
We meet yet again. The arm you gave me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle again, should you ever have the need.
I will indeed be calling upon you, Millicent.
I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need. It is the only way that I can express my thanks.
I would do better for you, as I would do better for many lost here in the lands between. But until I become Elden Lord, my power to aid is, alas, limited. There's only so much I can do on my own, mighty though I am. And now, let us acquire the armor of the Briar.
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Erdtree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage the wait? My, oh my.
Yes, we'll begin. And we can also get Morgoth's robe, I suppose you'd call it. A cloak of ragged fur worn about the exposed body of Margit, the fell omen. Having slaughtered countless champions during the Shattering, the fell omen has become a horror to those who harbor ambitions for the Erdtree or for lordship. And the Briar armor. Battered iron armor from a foreign land, worn by Elamir of the Briar. The winding, rusted iron briars are a mark of the guilty, and typically indicate a sentence of death. They also cause this armor to deal damage when performing dodge rolls. Elamir murdered numerous instructors and merchants, and was known as the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Actually, there's one thing we have to discuss with you. Our plan moving forward.
It may be thousands.
I intend to burn the impregnable thorns.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Erdtree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by two names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy.
I was expecting a fair bit more pushback on this from you, Enya.
You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Erdtree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Erdtree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the Rune of Death.
A most unfortunate path we must tread.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
And on that note, I believe we will end today's episode. If you have enjoyed this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good day.